True gossip, where the truth and the gossip. That's the concept, it's not the complex. Keep your mindset on the truth and the gossip. It's not a contest, but a step in a process to get the truth and the gossip.
Hey guys, this is Tanya from True Gossip. I'm out here in Randallstown, Maryland, and we're talking about the suppression going on in the voting. Usually this place will have about 30 machines or so, but it only has about 10. I have a young lady out here, and she was talking about it, so I asked her what her opinions is on that. What do you think about that? Only 10 machines.
My opinion is that with the way that things have been going leading up to this election and up to the early vote, I feel like we should have been better prepared as far as if we only have a certain number of spaces that we're going to be using, then we should have been prepared as far as the boxes that we will be using to vote. And for us to be in lines like this,
What time did you get here this morning?
Well, I actually left from Woodlawn.
Oh, okay.
I came from Woodlawn because I went to the Woodlawn location, and that was 6:30 this morning. And at 6:30 this morning, it was a line, Woodlawn, Gwen Oak, around by the fire station. So there was already a line at 6:30.
Wow.
There was nowhere to really park around there, so I drove out here thinking that, okay, well, they normally have more machines because I know the
Do you know how many machines was over at the Woodlawn area?
I never got in there.
Never got in?
I know that I normally vote over there. And I know that they normally, that's a little smaller. So I figure I will come out here because they normally have more machines out here. And the parking was a lot better out here. But
Can I ask anybody else a question? Do y'all mind if I ask y'all some questions?
This is insane.
I mean, y'all can go on truegossip.com and you'll be able to see it. It's True Gossip, where gossip meets truth. We talk about stuff like this, about what's happening in the black communities and how we feel about what they do to us and how this voting, how it affects our community. Do y'all mind if I ask y'all some questions? If y'all have anything y'all want to say to talk about? No? I appreciate you, Dago. Yeah. You what?
We just want to win at this time.
I don't want to know who you voting for or whatever, but you know what? Our votes matter.
Just get your opinion.
Just get your
on what
opinion.
you think about this situation.
The fundamental thing is the hypocrisy about the right to vote. This is insane. So you have all of these people who are engaged, and you got 10 machines there. I mean, they could set up a tent.
Right.
With a generator.
Something.
Electronics, and have 100 machines out here. I mean, just ridiculous.
Do you think it's just going on in the African American community, or you think it's just going on everywhere?
You talk about voter suppression. You talk about voter suppression all the way across. If you've been watching the news, this is in Texas. It looks like a 10-mile.
Yep.
The governor of Texas moved the mail-in ballots. The county has about 1.3 million people. They have 5 miles of cars. So this is meant to discourage people.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Even when Barack Obama ran, the crowd was here, but they had more machines.
Right. Do you think it's because of the COVID? Maybe.
Well, I'm saying you can bring COVID on everything. COVID ain't stopped nobody out here.
Right.
Okay, but think about it like this. COVID started in March. This election was going to happen, period. No matter if the COVID was here or not, this election was going to happen. From March up until today, knowing and seeing everything that's been going on up until this day, there's no reason why we could not have been better prepared. COVID has been here since March. You knew that this election was going to happen in November. You knew that there were going to be early voting sites that needed to be set up, equipment that needed to be out here. So for this to be taking place here or wherever, it's just, it's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And yeah, we have the COVID going on, and yeah, we have to space ourselves out. But we knew about COVID since March. We knew that this was going to happen since March. There should have been better preparation for what is going on now. That's just how I feel. COVID or no COVID.
Right.
It should have been better preparation, because you knew, based on everything that was going on, people, they're tired, they're frustrated, they're disappointed, they're discouraged. So you knew people are going to be coming out to make a difference.
Right.
And for this to be going on,
Yeah.
it's just unacceptable.
I'm with you. I find it being unacceptable too.
Well, you talk about voter suppression, and people look about somebody trying to stop you from voting. Like I was telling her, you got a woman that went up in space, called her husband, and came back home. Well, you wanted to get the people to make the space models to do that. Because obviously, I'm saying you could have set this up as a tent.
Right.
Circus tent. You could have had 50 machines in here with the personnel. So
Right.
this is no mistake.
Right. I don't
This
think it is.
no mistake.
Right. So why do you think it's happening? Why? Okay, we're gonna rule out COVID or whatever. We're gonna say that that's not it. Why do you think they're doing it?
Well, why it's happening is that the politicians is not engaged. They're engaged about getting elected. These things, like in this country, with all the technology that we have, it just shouldn't happen. So really, those that tout the importance of voting really don't care about it.
Yeah.
For this, look at this.
Yeah. I'm gonna just turn around so we can look at it.
1,000 people out here.
Yeah, it's probably more than that, because the line was all the way around by Home Depot. Yep.
Everyone okay?
So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around and cut it off. Thank you. Hey guys, those. What's your name?
Everyone okay?
What's your name?
Am I the steal of
What's your name?
Oh, I thought you were saying.
Richard Herring.
That's Richard Harrison, guys. We want to thank Richard and his partner for allowing us to talk to them today out here. We're talking about voter suppression. We see that things are happening. We feel that they're doing this to keep us from voting, to deter us, to turn us away. But this is Tanya with True Gossip. We thank you for watching, and I'll come back later and give you an update on what's going on.
Keep your
Thanks, guys.
mindset on the truth, and the gossip's not a contest. True gossip, where gossip meets truth.